Today, more faith leaders joined the swelling chorus calling on the next Queensland government to do more to protect our agricultural industries and the environment. We add our voice to the call made by the Anglican and Catholic bishops of Townsville in late October. On Friday, the Council of Progressive Rabbis of Australia and the Council of Masorti Rabbis of Australia also made a statement calling for the Carmichael Mine to be abandoned. We, like so many others, fear for the future prosperity of regional Queensland. Water, that most precious resource, is under threat, and agriculture with it. We all know the precarious situation of the Great Barrier Reef and the potential for greater harm as the climate changes. This mine, should it go ahead, will add significant amounts of carbon to the atmosphere and put the future of the reef in jeopardy. Like those who have commented before us, we ask governments at state and federal level to guarantee that no public funds will be used to enable the advancement of the Adani megamine. We call on those who are seeking election on Saturday to make this promise this week, today in fact. And we call on the next state parliament to ensure that the people of this state and regional Queensland in particular do not miss out on the jobs of the future, those associated with renewable, sustainable energy production. Australia is lagging behind. The next Queensland Parliament has the opportunity to address this.
ARRCC is a multi-faith organisation with members from many different faith traditions. We are committed to taking action on climate change because we see global warming as a profoundly moral and spiritual issue. We see Earth's ecosystems as intrinsically precious and beautiful and deserving protection. In Queensland, we see the Adani mine, the proposed Adani mine, as the single biggest threat to our fragile ecosystem because of potential environmental damage and because the carbon released would in fact jeopardise the planet through warming of the Earth's atmosphere. I've signed the statement as a representative for Unitarian Universalists who urge respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. I'm proud to stand with all the other signatories from so many different faith traditions. Our concern is for the environment, the reef, and the future well-being of our children and grandchildren. As a member of ARRCC, I call on the future Queensland Government and our federal government to promise they will not use public funds to support the proposed Adani mine. I also applaud the present Queensland Government's renewable energy initiatives, and I ask the future Queensland Government to embrace our ARRCC slogan, energy innovation, not earth desecration.
I do believe that we live on a great planet and that human activity is causing climate change, which threaten the viability of our agricultural and tourism industries in Queensland in particular, our marine life and wildlife in general. Some 30 years ago, the Anglican Communion worldwide identified 5 marks of mission, 5 marks which indicate what it really means to be a Christian today. All those 5 marks have equal weight, there's no loading on any of them, and 2 of those were significant for our discussion today. To seek to transform unjust structures of society, and secondly, to strive to safeguard the integrity of creation and sustain and renew the life of the earth. We are at a pivotal moment in history, the edge of the Anthropocene period, the potential tipping point for catastrophic climate change. Our sacred host, creation, cries out for justice. And for this reason, I've no hesitation in endorsing the statement before you today on behalf of both Anglican and the Queensland Church's Environmental Network.
My islands, Torres Strait Islands, are part of Australia, situated between Papua New Guinea and Australia. I was born on the island that is part of the climate change at this present time. It has been an issue for all the Torres Strait Islanders. The 6 of them islands are uninundated. Torres Strait is not known to many people around the world, nor it is less concern for the government of Australia. We have a shipping route throughout the Torres Strait to the other parts of the world that carrying coal and other polluted items, which is now being polluted our sustainability on the islands of Torres Strait. We urge the government to take consideration and more fuller attention to the islands in the Torres Strait. Seawalls is not enough for the risk and the safety of our people in the Torres Strait, because it's not going to be able to ask for leave. These are the islands that God given for our people, the heritage, the culture, and identity. Thank you.